Here's the exact text as you requested. Jacobite Rebellion 1715. The Jacobite Rebellion of 1715, also known as the 15 Rebellion or the First Jacobite Rising, was an attempt to restore the exiled Stuart monarch, James Francis Edward Stuart, known as the Old Pretender, to the British throne. Here are some key points about the Jacobite Rebellion of 1715. 1. Background. The Jacobites were supporters of the exiled Stuart dynasty, who had been ousted from the British throne after the Glorious Revolution in 1688. The Jacobites aimed to restore the Catholic Stuart monarchy, challenging the Protestant succession. 2. Leadership. The rebellion was led by prominent Jacobite supporters, including James Francis Edward Stuart, who was based in France and had support from Catholic nobles, disaffected Scottish clans, and some English Tories. 3. Timing. The rebellion was triggered by the death of Queen Anne in August 1714, which led to the succession of the Protestant Hanoverian dynasty with King George I. Many Jacobites saw this as an opportunity to launch a rebellion and gain support against the new Hanoverian monarchy. 4. Geographic focus. The rebellion primarily took place in Scotland, where Jacobite support was strong, particularly among Highland clans. However, there were also attempts to incite rebellion in England and Wales, although they were not as successful. Number 5. Battles and engagements. The rebellion saw a series of battles and engagements, including the Battle of Sheriffmuir in November 1715, where the forces of the Jacobites and the government clashed in an inconclusive result. The rebellion also saw sieges, skirmishes, and attempts to capture key strongholds. 6. Support and lack thereof. The rebellion faced challenges in terms of coordination, resources, and widespread support. Although it attracted the backing of some Highland clans and English Tories, it failed to gain broader support from influential figures and lacked coordination among its leadership. Number 7. Government response. The British government, led by King George I and his Prime Minister Robert Walpole, responded to the rebellion by mobilizing the military and loyalist forces. The government's troops eventually suppressed the uprising, leading to the defeat of the Jacobite forces. Number 8. Aftermath. The failure of the Jacobite Rebellion of 1715 led to repercussions for the Jacobite cause. Many rebel leaders were captured, and some faced execution or exile. The rebellion further solidified the Hanoverian dynasty's hold on the British throne and increased government efforts to suppress Jacobite activity. 9. Whig ascendancy. Refers to the period of Whig political dominance in Britain following the suppression of the Jacobite rebellions, with the Whigs holding significant influence in government and shaping policies. 10. Septennial Act 1716. This act extended the maximum duration of a parliament from 3 years to 7 years, providing longer terms for members of parliament and reducing the frequency of elections, thus increasing stability. 11. Riot Act. Passed in 1714, this act empowered local authorities to disperse unruly assemblies of 12 or more people by reading a proclamation, granting legal means to maintain public order during times of unrest. The Jacobite Rebellion of 1715 was a significant event in British history, demonstrating the ongoing conflict between those who supported the Stuart monarchy and those who supported the Protestant succession. It set the stage for future Jacobite uprisings, including the more well-known Rebellion of 1745. Here are the headings from the text. 1. Jacobite Rebellion 1715. 2. Background. 3. Leadership. 4. Timing. 5. Geographic focus. 6. Battles and engagements. 7. Support and lack thereof. 8. Government response. 9. Aftermath. 10. Whig ascendancy. 11. Septennial Act 1716. 12. Riot Act.